Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video where Michael Knowles speaks on abortion. You guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
The pro-abortion people just aren't the brightest bulbs of the bunch. In this video, you'll see why I say that. Hey guys, this is Isabella Moody from Resist the Mainstream. Make sure you like this video, comment down below, subscribe to our channel, and let's get into it. So today, we are reacting to Michael Knowles on yet another college campus because we love to see him debate these college libs that are just being brainwashed by their school system. Like I always say, don't send your kids to college, guys. It's a waste of time and money unless they're going into a field that needs it. But without further ado, let's watch it. Let's get right into it.
First, I want to start off by saying I disagree with everything you say.
Classic already. She's already disagreeing with every single thing he's ever said. Hilarious. Let's keep going.
Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and leave trans people alone. Here's my question. Why do you
weaponize... What did I say about the Asians? I don't think I said anything about Asians.
Listen to my question. Why do you weaponize religion to justify your subjective opinions?
How do you think I've done that?
You say that God says, oh, there's men, there's a woman, and just leave that as that. Like, you don't represent religion because we don't live in a country where you can be purely pure based on your religion. Like, you sin, everyone sins, if we can understand that. So trying to weaponize that against people and try to limit their rights because of what you think God said, God didn't speak to you. You don't know.
God does speak to me, and he speaks to all of us, and we can read his word in the Bible, and we can go to church. That is true. So what you're objecting to is that I've quoted the Bible, and I've said right there in the early chapters of Genesis, in the beginning God made man, both male and female created he them. And you're saying, Michael, why would you weaponize religion that way? But what have I done? All I've done is just quoted the Bible, and I'd be happy to have a conversation about 2,000 years of church history on this subject, and I'm happy to have a conversation about even pre-biblical or extra-biblical sources on it, on the hylomorphic nature of the human being. I'm happy to do that. That's not a weapon against any people, that's a weapon against falsehood. And so the only way in which I would turn religion into a weapon is against the devil, and that's what we all have to do, because religion is a habit of virtue that renders to God what he deserves. That's the meaning of the word religion. And so I'm just reading the text, and I'm practicing the faith, and I'm telling you what the faith has said for 2,000 years. And you might reject it, but I think that it's true. I think religion is true. And you might think that it's false, and you might have a different set of beliefs. But one of us is,
everyone is entitled to their opinions and beliefs.
Right. And so at the very least, one of us is going to be wrong. And I just happen to be correct about this.
Oh, you gotta love Michael Knowles and how he just handles these situations. He's very blatant about being like, hey, I know I'm correct. And he's kind of smug about it and arrogant, but in like the best way possible. I'm not even saying that this is an insult. I think it's great. And you know that she's just getting fired up inside. Let's see her response.
You know, I can respect the confidence, but it's just purely delusion. Okay, I don't think Christianity. I respect religion.
Wow, this is really interesting. A delusional person is the one actually calling another person delusion. Michael knows that he is right, and he doesn't fail to prove that. And this student is getting right up on the inside, and from the look on her face, you can already tell that she's so mad, and she can't wait to put Michael Knowles down, which is exactly what she is doing right now. She knows that what she is arguing, she's already losing on all fronts. Let me know what you guys think about this, and let's continue watching.
Hold up, you're telling me that the person who just started off her entire question rant with
stop Asian hate, Black Lives Matter, trans people or whatever.
You're telling me that she's saying that Michael Knowles is delusional because he listens to God's word as written in the Bible and isn't woke like you?
Interesting, right?
I mean, come on, guys. Like Michael Knowles said, someone's right or wrong. The right is correct or the left is correct, or vice versa, the other is wrong. But we, being on the right, you know, we're on the right side of things. We tend to be on the right side of things. It's literally in our name. But yeah, it's just so funny that she's trying to say that he's completely brainwashed. He's delusional. Okay, girl, we get it. You are not Christian. You do not care what God says in the Bible. But even if you're an atheist, agnostic, whatever, there's still no reason why you should think a man can't become a woman. In fact, some might say you'd have to be delusional to think that.
Religions, I respect people's rights, but trying to limit someone's rights by saying, well, I believe that God said this, so I'm going to block you from doing this, like abortion.
Hold up. What rights are we trying to limit? At first I thought she was going to say regarding transgender people, but then she says abortion, so let's hear it. Cue the, you're telling women what they can and cannot do with their body, even though it's the baby that dies. But let's see what she says. They're always so predictable. You can already predict whatever these people are going to say.
People get incest and is crazy traumatic situations.
Hey, by the way, guys, little fun fact, and I'm gonna have to censor this because YouTube does not allow me to say this first certain word, but rape and incest only account for half of 1%. You heard me correct. That's 0.5% of reasons why women get abortions. So it's funny when people on the left like to bring up these extreme cases
rare.
as if that's the reason abortion should be legal, when it makes up such a tiny fraction of the reason why.
Yeah, I totally agree with what she is saying, because the instances that this student is stating does not happen, or they rarely happen. Using that as a yardstick for abortion is totally delusional. She is totally brainwashed and needs her head checked. This video is getting more and more interesting, and it's so funny how these students who are paying big amount of money make a fool of themselves in front of the whole world. And this is such a pathetic world that we are living in right now. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let's wrap this video up, you guys.
Women get abortions. And also, I would like to ask them this. Hey, okay, fine. Let's grant you that. Even though I disagree with it, I think abortion should always be illegal. I don't think you should ever be allowed to murder a baby. I know, crazy me. But you should ask these people, hey, okay, fine. Abortion will be legal only in those two circumstances, but then all other circumstances it's illegal. Are you okay with that? And of course not, because they don't really care about those extreme, horrific cases. They just use those as a reason to push their narrative and their pro-abortion baby-killing narrative.
And it's very hard for a human to ask a human, oh, keep that baby because God said to. That is impossible.
How about keep that baby because you shouldn't kill your own child or kill any babies for that matter? It's not that difficult. I used to be an atheist. I was always pro-life. I always knew that we should not be killing babies because I knew that's a baby. Life starts at conception. There's a unique genetic code at the moment of conception. I've always been pro-life, has not always been Christian. It's not because God tells us not to have abortions, which is why I was always pro-life. It's because I understand that we should not be killing unborn babies ever. It's evil and disgusting.
Do you think it's hard to do you think it's hard to ask someone, hey, don't murder an innocent person, even if you want to, even if that would be convenient? Because that's what we're saying about
because abortion. Our fundamental beliefs are different. I don't think it's murder. I think it's that thing in the baby.
That thing. Oh wait, she just said baby. Hold up, she just said baby. She just said the quiet part out loud. They never want to admit that it's a baby. They always want to say fetus or a clump of cells. So it's funny that she just said the quiet part out loud. Little Freudian slip.
Not the baby, but the uterus.
You just said that. I think you just admitted that I'm right. You accident. That's called a Freudian slip. Oh. And I think you just proved the point.
Chill out. But the thing in the uterus is not a baby. That's what I was trying to say. It's just a clump of cells. It's a tumor.
Wow.
A tumor.
It's a tumor.
And trying to be like, it's a baby. We just have fundamentally different belief systems, and I don't believe that.
Wow.
No. I don't think it's murder. It's not murder.
Right, but the baby unlike a tumor, say, the baby in the womb, it has the DNA of an individual human being that's different from the DNA of the mother, and the baby in the womb has all the characteristics of human life, and the baby in the womb grows at a very early stage, grows to take on the form of an individual human being, and the baby in the womb left unmurdered will grow into a full adult-sized human being, just like you are. So that would seem to be a difference between the baby in the womb and the cancerous tumor. So you're saying, well, I just don't believe that, but you obviously do believe that because you just admitted it because you called the baby a baby. You just don't want to acknowledge that reality because it's inconvenient. And I'm not denying that there are inconveniences in the world, and there's suffering, and there are all sorts of difficult decisions that people have to make, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a right and a wrong answer, and it doesn't even mean that you don't know what it is because you've admitted that you know what it is.
walks away. And as classic liberals do, they walk away and give up, just like they always do when they were caught in a lie and their argument was completely dismantled. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting debate, and it's very, very infuriating when the students know the truth, but they don't want to accept the truth because they want to run with the narrative of the left. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one. I really feel so sorry for that girl because, oh my God, she needs to have her head examined. And the fact that so many students right there are in agreement with her is very, very disgusting. I love the fact that Michael Knowles dismantled her views because she knows that she's wrong on all counts. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.